Layla, your Sin City makeup artist here, and this is Etienne. She is my favorite, one of my favorite makeup artists here in Vegas. Like seriously, I'm so proud of this woman. So today's video is going to be about something that a lot of you guys have actually been asking me about, and you guys don't know this, but I get inquiries for like assisting job to assist me probably 5 to 10 a month. I will get like emails and stuff like that just because I feel like our community has grown so much that so many, I love that this new generation of people are finding out their true passion in makeup, and they're finding it earlier. I mean, I've had 13-year-olds that are like, is this really a true passion of mine? But can you really make money out of it? My parents don't really think that this is like a real gig. And I'm like, hey, it is. If you truly have, this industry is so hard, and I was telling her that this industry is so hard to get into. Yes, you might have the talent, and yes, you can do makeup really well, but to make it a career, not just your hobby, it's hard. It's so hard. And so what today's video is going to be about, I get a lot of the time, not just to see if you guys can be my assistant, but how to jump into the makeup artistry world. And I wanted to interview Etienne, because Etienne has kind of, I'm really proud of you. Like, you don't understand, I'm really proud of her because she was just telling me how, it was 3 years ago, I think, 2014. I think so, right? Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah. But she was telling me how she found me, and so the story behind Etienne is that she was my makeup assistant on jobs for like a year. I would use you off and on for certain things and everything, and now she's agency signed. And now she is working on photo shoots and fashion spreads and is working her butt off all the time and stuff. And I kind of wanted just to show and share her story because her story is so much like everybody else and everything. And she can do it, and she worked her ass off to do it. I don't know why you guys couldn't. So I want to just first off introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Etienne. I originally am from Miami, and I moved to Vegas about 5 years ago. People would always tell me like, oh, your makeup always looks good, you should do makeup, and I was kind of like, no.
Right.
I wasn't sure like if I could do it on somebody else.
Right. And that's what I think all of us say is like, okay, I'm kind of good at it myself, could I do it to somebody else? Yeah. She's doing it right, you guys. Like she's doing it right. She went and she was like, you know what? I want to go to school. Like, she already did makeup and everything like that for a little while.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Like a lot of TFP and
yeah.
I mean, that was pretty much like what I had, and and then I went to school.
Because so many people these days want to do it quickly, and they want to do it half-ass, and they don't want to go to school. I actually like have confrontations with people online because they're like, you don't need a license. But why wouldn't you want a license? That's the thing, is like, yes, okay, maybe in some states you don't need a license, but why wouldn't you want to have that? Like, I feel like when I say I have an esthetician license behind me, someone's like, damn, she knows her sanitation, she knows her skin, she knows her bones, she knows the bones in the face, she knows everything. I'm just not self-taught. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people are like, but I'm self-taught. Okay, that's cool, but what's gonna happen when someone breaks out because of an ingredient that's in there, but you don't know what to do? Yeah. Because you don't know what the ingredients are, you know what I mean? So and go to school and learn more about skin. Yeah. It's so much more than just makeup. It's skin too.
Well, I'm just gonna do it. And I went in there and I finished it in like 9 months. I didn't diddly down or anything like that. I got caught up in the drama because there's a lot of drama in school.
Yes, beauty school has a lot of drama.
Yes. But no, and I'm glad that I have it. You know, I really am. Too. Yeah.
Couple of years, almost 3 years ago, I happened to get a random Facebook message. I can't remember where it was from. I couldn't remember if it was an email or if it was she was like, no, it was Facebook. I got a hold of you. It was randomly. Didn't know her, and she's like, you know what? Like, I'm trying to get into this field, and I really like your work. I really wanted to know, can I assist you on something? And she happened to just catch me at the right time. You seriously did, because I'm such a one-woman show. Like, I feel like I can do it myself. Unless I'm doing like 10 models, I can usually handle it myself. So I rarely use assistants on jobs, and she happened to catch me right when I was about to work a really big FHM job, and I was like, you know what? It was a celebrity as well, and I was like, okay, this is actually like a cool gig to have an assistant on. Let's do it. And I didn't know her, and right away, your vibe is amazing. No, I'm serious. You have like the most amazing vibe. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this chick. And she was so willing to be like, I will clean your brushes. What do you want me to do? I will pick up your kit. I will pack your kit. What a makeup artist assistant is supposed to be. She's not there to like jump in and grab my brushes and do the job for me. She's there to kind of just be like, make sure that everything's in order. Like the moment I was putting down brushes, she was cleaning it right behind me for me so that I was prepared and I wasn't like, crap, I need this brush, but it's got glitter all over it. We kept in contact, and then she was, she would ask me questions on like, how do I like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to build more, I want to do freelancing, and I love what you do, I want to do that. And I know I was brutally honest and stuff, and I just told her, you need to build your portfolio. You do, like your talent's there and your passion is there, but no one else knows that it's there until you have a full portfolio. And I told her that, and I was like, I will 100% like get you jobs and everything like that, but I can't represent her if she's got no work to show for it. And I told you this at the Christmas party. I was so proud of her because 2016, you kicked your butt.
Yeah.
You want to, okay, like how many photo shoots did you do?
Oh, I don't know. I think I was probably doing like at least one a week, if not like 2 to 3.
I'm telling you, like everybody kept on saying like, who's this Etienne? I'm like, oh my gosh, like she's one of my favorite makeup artists. And they're like, she's blowing up everywhere. And that's what it is. It's like if you have a great presence about yourself, if you hold yourself, on set really good. That's the one thing I always ask. I ask about my artists all the time, and I just say like, how is she? You know what I mean? And everybody says she is the sweetest person. Every model has said that about you. Yes. I love Etienne. She's so nice. She's so sweet. And she's so good. And she's only a couple years into the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that just says a lot. You can still be somewhat of a newbie in this industry, but if you have the passion, the talent, and the professionalism, you can like soar in this industry.
Yeah.
And
when I first got into it, I knew about Model Mayhem like a long time ago.
If no one knows about Model Mayhem and you're trying to get into makeup artistry, it is a good tool.
It is. Like when you're first starting out, it's good to like get like experience on photo shoots and stuff like that, and working with different photographers. And even though they may not be up to par of where you want to be, you have to start somewhere. So
you do. You have to get you have to get your feet wet somewhere. And I'm telling you, there's probably images in your port too, but there's a buttload of images in my portfolio that will never see the light of day.
Yeah.
But I had that experience on set.
Yeah. Just looking up information like how to get started in like the industry and stuff like that, and I came across a forum on Model Mayhem. So in that forum, somebody said, oh, you should find somebody to mentor that could mentor you. And then somebody wrote, oh, well, is there a way like, that we can find people? And somebody posted a link of like this mentorship. I don't even know if it was a website, I don't know, but when I clicked on it, you can pick the state that you're in. And when I picked Nevada,
I don't even know how my name is even on there.
Yeah, she was the only one, and I was just like, oh, okay, and I remember watching some of your videos on YouTube too, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember her.
Oh, cool.
And then, so like I researched, and then I was like, I found her on Facebook, and then I wrote her.
Yeah.
And then, that's how I found her, and it was a really great experience. And it was just really cool to see like what goes on, because, there's not a lot of stuff on the internet to like, kind of educate you, and you can go to makeup school, but they don't teach you like real life experience.
Real life experience is completely different.
Yeah.
Because especially even if you go to school or whatever, it's a different atmosphere professionalism wise and stuff like that. Because when you're in school, it's like bubbly and loud and blah, blah, blah. When you're on set, you're like, you're like quiet and stuff like that, especially if there's video on set and everything.
So it is hard when you first go on set and the first time you assist somebody, because you're kind of like, you want to help them, but you don't know like how they work and like how they lay out their kit and stuff. So if it's your first time, just kind of like sit back, let them know, hey, if you need anything, let me know. If anything that you want me to do, just let me know, and they'll tell you. You don't have to like bug them a lot with questions either, because they're working. One important thing, just be quiet. Don't go around talking to everybody, and then you kind of like, if your artist needs help, you're not anywhere around, because you're like
talking to somebody else. You're talking to the cameraman, you're talking to the model, you're doing something else like that. You almost have to think for me. You almost have to think ahead of me as well. So if I'm sitting here doing someone's face, she's got to remember, okay, so the next step she's going to do is this. So she's going to hurry up, run over to the kit. She's going to grab my powder or something like that because she's my second hands. If I'm doing hair as well, the assistant will be holding up the hair while I'm in here curling or doing stuff like that. So they're almost thinking for you. They're like your extra set of hands. Yeah. Another big no-no is don't network on set.
Oh yeah, no,
that is a big no-no here. Like I get it. We're all here to make our own money. We're all here to like, you know, get paid and to make a follow. You know, some of us, you know, like, you know, go follow me on Instagram or go do this. But the one thing I think as assistants, don't ever like give the client your card. Never, ever. Even if they fell in love with her and was just like, oh my gosh, Etienne, we love you. We want you on set. Her proper response would be like, sure, no problem. Go contact Layla and everything, and she'll totally set it up. And I might not even be there no more, and which has happened to me before, you know, and they liked somebody else more than me, and I'm okay with that. Definitely do not try to take credit for something that's not yours, especially if it's like print or something, and say, you know, like, it's the cover of a magazine and she assisted me on it and she wants to post it because she's proud of it as well, and I'm okay with that. But just putting like, you know, men's grooming by Etienne, it looks fishy when you didn't do it. I did, but then you can always say assisting, you know, or something like that. Always make sure you have the right credits there, because that's like a big thing with makeup artists that I hear with assistants, is them taking credit for their work.
And like definitely don't take any pictures on set. Like honestly,
it depends now. It's different.
Oh no, for assistants.
Oh yeah.
Assisting somebody, it's very important. I think it's just better just to not even pull out your phone unless it's like an emergency, but yeah, just keep it in your pocket. You're there to work, you know. You're just better. Just don't even pull out your phone. Like if you're assisting somebody, like
because sometimes I'll even have my assistant take my phone because I'm a bit like, you know, nowadays with Snapchat and like behind the scenes and stuff like that, I'm like, here, really quick, just take my. Hey, you guys, my battery died, so so I had to let it charge for a little bit. But I just wanted to actually just like close this video and just say that if you guys have absolutely any questions at all about how to even start becoming a makeup artist at all, I've actually done a video about this subject in the past. I left a lot of like forms, I left websites on there, I left some good advice and tips and tricks. I'll leave that link down below. But if you have any questions for me or Etienne, I'll leave both of like our Instagram information like down below. So if you have any questions, like shoot her a DM. You guys know that I will write you guys back. So Instagram me, Snapchat me, do all that good stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.